In March 2022, the Disneyland Resort introduced collectible medallions, and the first collectible medallion set was just a set of 4. It came in a vending machine just like they do today, but today there are 19 different collection stations or distribution stations for the medallion coins, and they are spread out inside of Disneyland, downtown Disney in the hotels, and Disney California Adventure. But let's go inside Disneyland and find the ones that are inside. What we're looking for are the ones that have the 70th anniversary logo. Let's go. Now the Disney app does have some good information about where the medallion coin collectible stations are and all the areas around the resort, but it's not always 100% correct, so we're going to go make sure that the coins that are there, and that the coins that maybe they aren't listed as there might be there. So you can collect as many of these coins as you like. Alright, as we make our way into Disneyland, the first place that you can find a medallion coin station is just past the Opera House. Actually, it's over where the Opera House lets out, so we're going to go in through the side door over here, because the first coin medallion station has the guy who did it all here. Let's go check it out. So as you make your way out of a Magical Life show, here is the collectible medallions distribution area inside of that shop, and as you can see, we have our 70th anniversary with Walt Disney. We have the saying that goes over the right-hand tunnel as you come into the park, the castle, and Tinkerbell. Now, they all have a kind of unique look to them, and as we go through the park to look at the other ones, you'll see that they're mostly silver, mostly straight stamped, but there are a couple of special colored ones, and ones especially for magic key holders. There's our first one, right outside of where you exit the Magical Life show. So the coins are not that terribly expensive. They're only $6 for a single coin in most of the vending machines, and sometimes $8 if there's a colored one, but they do give you about a $4 discount or so if you buy all 4 coins at once from the machine. And just think about it, you could, for a pretty small price compared to everything else in Disneyland, you can get a coin for yourself, a coin for a friend or a loved one or your kids, or get each of your kids one of those coins, and then years later, when they're talking about all the good times that they've had at Disneyland and all the magical memories that they've made here, all it would do is taking a look at that coin to bring them back to that time when they got it. The next place that has a set of the coins is the Candy Palace. So let's go in and find a sweet treat. In fact, on the map, it lists the Candy Palace, but right inside of the arcade entrance, you'll find the medallion machine. And at this one, they've got the classical character group all in the 70th anniversary style. Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, and Goofy. This is one of the $6 each or 4 for $20 station. Super easy to find, just right inside the entrance to the Penny Arcade. The last time we went around looking for coins was during the 100th anniversary of the park area. That was nice. We didn't collect all the coins, but did get a handful of the we liked the best, and thought that was nice enough for that particular anniversary. And again, something that as we're looking at the castle and the partner statue, you can see here some of the coins that we got during the 100th anniversary. Fun to have, fun to look at. Great reminder of our time last year here at the happiest place on earth. Tomorrowland is our next destination, as we are going to go look for the next set of coins. The Astro Orbiter greets us as always, and I've always wondered why so many people walk to the hub side of the Tomorrowland exit, and why hardly anyone ever comes out this side over here. But we're going to take this way in as we get into Tomorrowland and make our way over to the Star Traders area. And the Fantastic Four banners have left the building, so I would expect as we walk over to the Star Traders, we'll probably see that the Fantastic Four stage area is gone as well, but you never know. But that's where we're going anyway, because that's where the app lists the next set of coins. And on them, a kind of cool tie-in with the 70th. Well, yep, the Fantastic Four area stage is gone. The seating area has returned. Herbie's probably somewhere back there with Captain EO taking a rest. But it was fun while it lasted. Let's go see those coins. So this is the exit area from Space Mountain. After you get on the ride, go a 10 times faster than 30 miles an hour, or at least it feels that way, ride. Then you come up on what I think is the best medallion station in the park. You're gonna find out real soon why. So this is one of the more popular medallion stations in the park. In fact, the only one I really had to wait to get a good picture of. And here again, very easily seen collectible station, but check this out. The tie here is Star Wars, yes. Batuu, Darth Vader, Space Mountain, and Disney and Mickey floating in space. Fantastic theme here. This is the one that I've been looking forward to getting all 4 coins, or 4 for 20. So let's see if the cash portion works here. Take my money, Disney. Oh, and there it is. So let's get Batuu. Let's get Darth Vader. Let's get Space Mountain. And I think I'm just gonna have to round it out with Mickey. All right, there's our next 4 coins. Yes. Let's get a look at the Darth Vader coin here. You can see Darth Vader here with the 70th. And then on the other side, we've got the very large 70th emblem. Celebrate happiness. I'm a happy guy today. I got a Darth Vader 70th Disney coin. You don't get that every day. Well, at least you can get that every day for the next year. So get them soon. With our Star Wars coins and Space Mountain coins in hand, time to make our way back to the hub and get into Frontierland. As the sun is starting to get a little lower in the sky and we get into Frontierland, let's go into the Pioneer Mercantile. That's where the next coin station is located. All right, let's find these things. All right, I spy with my Disney eye a coin station. So here's the coin station in the Mercantile in the Wild Wild West. This one features the riverboat, the Tiki Room, Jungle Cruise, and Fantasmic. So let's just call this one Fantastic. There you go. Old West theme. There's the coin medallion station inside of the Mercantile. These coins will really rope you in. Get it? Rope you in? Yep. That's worth a like. These coins are no bull. They're not even buffalo. Alright, there are 2 more medallion stations inside of Disneyland proper. If you're a fan of Pirates of the Caribbean, and who's not a fan of Pirates of the Caribbean, the next little coin station is one for you. After a super cool ride on the Pirates of the Caribbean, you get let out in the Pieces of 8, which we'll make our way over to. And the Pieces of 8 is where we'll find our next medallion station. On the app it says that they do not have any 70th anniversary ones, but let's go in and look. So a great theming to the Pieces of 8 Pirates of the Caribbean ride, but as advertised, these ones do not have any of the coins that match the 70th or celebrate the 70th. But if Pirates of the Caribbean is your ride, you can certainly get what you want here. All right, the last area we got to get over to is Bayou Country, but as we do, and we're walking by the Haunted Mansion Holiday, a super favorite ride for many, many visitors to the park. And if you haven't had a chance to see what's inside, give our video a look. We'll link it right here so you can take a POV ride inside of Jack Skellington's Holiday Mansion, the Haunted Mansion Holiday. But let's go check out the last coin area. Okay, we've made it over to Bayou Country. And Bayou Country, of course, used to be Critter Corner, and before that, the Country Bear Jamboree area. And if the app is accurate, the last coin station that we're going to look at on this trip is going to be in the Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree area. I think it's downstairs here. As you're coming out of Batu, you're walking along the rivers of America, you can get to the last coin station, and ooh boy, there's a lot of people in there, but let's go inside and find it. So this is a pretty busy area, given that there's restrooms and a little bit of a cooler eating area down here. But so looking just like the area where we're in, it's got the shiny pickle that represents the Bayou ride. Again, now we can see why this might be the most popular medallion station, because it really covers a wide span of time. You've got that Tiana's coin, the Tigger Pooh ride coin, you got the haunted house, and you've got all 3 friends from the 100 Acre Woods all together. And look at this super cool diorama that it's in. Now, 3 of the 4 coins are the 70th anniversary. This is a winner. Definitely a favorite. As we were standing just filming, several people came up and took a look at the coins and trying to decide which ones they might like that reminds them the most of their time here at Disneyland. But time to move on. As we make our way over to the Disneyland Hotel for a coin station, you can see the Mickey Sorcerer hat's got the 70th anniversary emblem on it. But we're here to find a 70th anniversary coin. Let's go see if we can find that. It should be somewhere near the gift shop inside of the Disneyland Hotel. As we come through the main lobby of the Disneyland Hotel Taking a look at some of the haunted house stuff that's up on the walls. I think the medallion is somewhere in this shop. Let's see if we can find it. Well, there's a lot of cool stuff inside this gift shop, but no medallion dispenser. It's got to be nearby though. All right, we found the collectible medallions, and as advertised, they do have 4 medallions. They're 4 for $20 or $6 each. And if you look, the ones that are the kind of normal ones are the gold coins, and then the 70th anniversary one is right there. Takes cash for one or a credit card for multiple ones. And this is right inside the door. Let's go around to the other side of this opening so you can see where it's at. So coming out to the main courtyard, if you were to come to the Fantasia shop, it's just the door to the left of the Fantasia shop. Yeah, it is Celebrate Happy here for the 70th. Thank you, Tink. As we turn around, and the next coin we're going to try and find is over at the Pixar Hotel. Let's make our way over. Next stop, Pixar Palace Hotel. Okay, we're almost to the entrance of the Pixar Palace Hotel. Recently renovated about a year ago or so. Super nice inside. Let's go find the next coin machine. As you enter the Pixar Hotel, you get the big giant Pixar ball. Over straight ahead is the Sketch Cafe, and to the right is Store E for Wall-E. But the medallions are over here in this corner. And if you take a look, here we are. Here's our medallions. Again, advertising the 70th. 4 for 20 or 6 each. Again, 4 golds, 1 silver. And if you're a big Pixar fan, on the 70th anniversary, this is a great one for collecting. Nice Pixar 70th anniversary. Disney's Grand California Hotel. We're walking up into the main entrance of the Grand Californian. All right, here we go. The main entrance. And I'm pretty sure that the medallion collectible coin dispenser is over in the hallway that leads towards the parks. So let's go down and see if that's correct. Princess breakfast, if you like. Yeah, I see something down there in the corner. And again, this is just off of the main entrance. Oh, look at that. Looks like they've set up for some kind of a wedding or other event. Definitely an outdoor event here today. We are in the conference area portion of the hotel. There's some nice folks looking at the coins before we get a look. And let's see. Yes, once again, our 70th anniversary coins. And these are, again, 4 for 20. And 3 of the, I guess I'll call them normal gold ones here. And then 1 for the 70th, which happens to be the Grand Californian. So if you're staying here at the Grand Californian sometime during the 70th, great opportunity to get a nice little memento. All right, let's get into downtown Disney and then the parks to get more coins. Okay, time to make our way over through downtown to the next stop for 2 coins. There's 2 coin stations inside of the world of Disney, so we're gonna head in through, I guess you'd call the east entrance, and find both of those medallion stations. Okay, there is supposed to be one of the stations fairly close to this end, but I don't quite see it. Let's check over here near the larger cash register area. All right, well, we're gonna have to do a little more looking, but it's somewhere on this side. But if you take a look, if you make a right, come right past this area, you will see the first of 2 stations here in the shop. Again, 4 for 20, but now you get 2 2025s, 1 Mickey, 1 Minnie, and then it's got a Daisy and Donald as a 70th coin. So again, taking a look at those coins in there. And ones that are pretty much available all year. I have found that not all of these machines take credit cards and cash, so you kind of have to be ready for both. Let's just take a quick walk through the center part of the shop, and right next to the next set of doors is the next set of medallions. So I guess this would be the west entrance one. And now these are the first, check this out, this is the first of the color stamped coins. These are $8 each, or 4 for 30, but you do get a pretty cool looking color stamp of both the front and the back, as you can see, closing in on the Mickey right here. So pay a few extra bucks, but you do, it's still pretty cheap here. $8 for one, given how much everything else costs at Disneyland. You take a look, 4 color double-sided coins right inside of the downtown Disney World of Disney shop. And if you're wondering, yes, they do sell little coin medallion booklets, $14.99, so you have somewhere to keep all your little treasures. There are several coin stations inside of DCA, and one very special one for Magic Key holders. Let's go find them. As you walk into California Adventure, you don't have to walk too far to get to the first shop with the medallions here in DCA. First one's at Los Feliz, 5 and dime. Okay, right next to where it says Big Top Toys, right before you get into the Big Top Toys, is the collectible medallion station, but oh man, this one is temporarily out of service. But let's still take a look at the ones you can get here. You can get the Mickey Disney. You can get the Mickey and Disney statue coin, the Oswald coin. Ooh, the Minnie and Mickey in their finest attire going out for the night in 70th Anne, Grizzly Peak. But bummer, they are all in there, but you just can't get them because right now this machine's out of order. But again, when it's back in order, and if you want one, it's right next to where it says Big Top Toys inside of the Los Feliz 5 and Dime. All right, the next place we can find the medallions is over at the Golden Hollywood shop, which is not too far here. Now this one is supposed to have color stamped ones. So we'll see if we can find that shop and find some color stamped coins. Hello, Headless Horseman. Good to see you riding around still on the street. So we're gonna have to kind of make our way. It is a warm October day here in fall. It is fully fall here in the Southern California, but I don't know that you would really know that by the way people are enjoying the sunshine today. But here we go. Gone Hollywood, right here. Let's go inside. This is a relatively smaller shop, so it shouldn't be too hard to find the medallions. And as I look around, there they are. Over to the right. Ooh, got a interesting colored box for this one. Good news, this one is operational. And again, these are the 4 for $30 or $8 each. And they've got the classic Disney, Pluto, Daisy, Donald, and Grizzly Peak. All of them available right here in Gone Hollywood with the cool double-sided stamping. So if you were at Disneyland or DCA or the resort area in general, maybe picking up 1 or 2 of these coins may not seem like a big deal at the time. They're, about the size of a silver dollar, and if you don't know what a silver dollar is, look that up on the internet. They still exist. Now, these coins are not money. They're not, US coins, so to speak. But I'll bet that in a few years from now, when you're thinking about that great trip to Disney and you're thinking about all the memories, and sometimes a small token like a coin can really just bring you back into that memory all of a sudden. So I encourage you to get one of these, especially while they have the 70th anniversary ones available. All right, the next place for a medallion is for Magic Key holders only. You have to go over to the Magic Key Terrace, which is right there, kind of dead in front of us with the orange umbrellas. Let's make our way over and see how we get the coin. I guess this is really the only exclusive coin because you gotta have a magic key to get it. So let's go get it. And right up these stairs is the Magic Key Terrace. Let's go find out. Okay, so all you have to do is just show your magic pass, your magic key, I should say. Not an annual pass now, it's an annual key, but let's go find the coin. So right at the top of the stairs is the terrace, the Magic Key Terrace, as you can see. 4 selections again of coins, but the one that we want to get is the Mickey and Minnie 70th anniversary. It does show it in color on one side, but Hard to tell here if it really is color. Let's get one and find out.
So they give us backup sometimes.
Okay.
So just press a random one and then I can trade it.
All right, thank you very much. So if you've got time after you get your coin, if you're a key holder, the Magic Key Holder Terrace, very nice place to eat. And we did get our coin. Let me see if I can get a picture of it here. Okay, so there's the coin on one side. Now, it's not color as it shows in the advertisement, but it does say Magic Key on one side. And it does have the Mickey and Minnie 70th anniversary, although it is not in color. If you're wondering about the collectible medallions in San Fran, Tokyo, nope, they don't have any 70th anniversary coins. But I think they do get the prize for being kind of the most interesting looking coin dispenser. And if you did want to get one of these coins, they've got this selection available. I think my favorite is right there. All right, let's find the next station. All right, I might already stand corrected here because I was talking about how we have seen the best themed coin medallion station over in Big Hero 6, but this one might beat it because these collectible medallions, although there are no 70th ones, gets two things. One, it's the classic four, Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, and Donald, and they're all in the gold coin with the Disneyland Castle stamp on the back. But again, look at this coin dispenser. That is awesome. I don't know, it's tough to choose. Which ones do you think was better? Big Hero 6 or the Pixar area? Hard to tell. All right, I hope you enjoyed this time on the Disney Path. Looking for 70th anniversary collectible medallions. We got some good ones. We're going home with 8 medallions this time. And our exclusive Magic Key medallion. But which one was your favorite? Or which one did you see that I didn't get today that was your favorite? Let us know in the comments. If you got some entertainment out of what you saw today, or just liked seeing this part of Disney, or anything that gives you the thought to give us a like and a subscribe, do it. Do it now. Thanks. So that's it for the Disney Path this time. Don't forget, be good to each other. Be good to yourself. And have fun on the Disney Path.